get underway. Jake Mangum stands in for the Phillies. And the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
To the right side. Oh, he gloves it. And he's safe at first.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Trey Turner. Runner on the
Oh,
goal.
that's off the plate.
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And it's second. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
And that one fouled off. One away with a runner at third.
Ball one.
Next
Well,
offering is
that's down.
downstairs. And that one wrapped foul. Can't connect on the third ball, struck him out. Here's Harper now.
That's a ball.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. The tying run is in to score from third.
He was all over that one. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's
That's a
ripped
ball.
like that.
Shea Langoliers, the next to hit, takes ball one. Harper off of first with two away. Line drive, base hit. So that's two straight two-out hits.
That is 6. Right fielder.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. This one in the air center field. Alcantara in position. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, and on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Mackenzie Gore. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
On a strike, the pitch. Late on that fastball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Next to hit for Arizona, Blaze Alexander. Out to center. 2 away now. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Yeah.
And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And the 0-2. Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here in the desert, top of the 2nd, Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. Lined into left center, should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for 2nd. Safe at 2nd with a leadoff double.
As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Alcantara on the move. He's got it. And there's 1 down. So now with 1 away and a man at 2nd. Next to hit, Carlos Cortez. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Bader around 3rd. The relay, save. In comes the run from 2nd. And they're up by 3. So the Philly batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Jake Mangum.
Ball. Down.
Swing and a ground ball. They take the force out. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out. Trey Turner with a chance now. Wide to center his first time he's 0 for 1. Runner takes off. Pitch inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Hey. Ball 2.
Runner at 2nd, 2 down. Here at the top of the 2nd. Laser to the gap should score the run. That one carrying, and it's off the wall. The run comes in from 2nd, and they take a 3-run lead. Pulls into 2nd. That's an RBI double. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. Went down on strikes his first time through. Runner at 2nd, 2 down. High fly ball, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 2nd. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Christian Yelich.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Late with the swing there. Gore in his 5th season, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Late on that fastball. Out towards right center field. O'Hearn on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That one ripped left field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Miguel Vargas in the box now. Takes strike 1. Broken bat, and it's popped up. 2 down. And here is Gabriel Moreno. Oh, he hit him.
You got
and
it.
That got him pretty flush. First and second, 2 outs. Kevin Alcantara stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a pop-up. That is the inning. Back here at Chase Field and digging in for Philadelphia, Bryce Harper. That one fouled off. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Stays alive. And there's a ball. That misses the zone. Ball 2. Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's the Phillies catcher, Shea Langoliers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Ball.
Curve in the dirt. That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball in.
This one ripped, but foul to the right.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. So 2 down, and now for the Phillies, Harrison Bader.
Ball inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But too many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Diamondbacks draw a bit closer thanks to this home run. It's now a 4-0 ball game.
Cause winning is the life that I chose. Nothing less. Put me to the test. Same score every time.
Set for the bottom of the third, and the batter will be the shortstop, Andres Gimenez.
Ball, that's just out.
The lefty, the 1-0. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
This is Corbin Carroll. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one fouled off. 0-1 now. Out to short. Turner whips it to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings through that. Here's the 0-2. Cut on and missed. Back here in the desert, out of the fourth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
1 down. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Carlos Cortez stands in for the Phillies. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In the air to left center. Alcantara makes his way towards it, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the left fielder, Jake Mangum. A little bit low, and that's ball 1. That one missing inside. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That one lifted to left, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go. Bottom 4. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Line drive to short and caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. Now it's Christian Yelich. Flied to right his first time.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Up next,
2 down, bases empty. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Doubled his first time up. There's a swing and a miss.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Got him swinging. Back here in the desert, all set for the start of the inning. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
You know, this Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And a ball evens the count. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Kyle Schwarber getting ready to hit. Foul ball there. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's too low. Ball 1.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation.
Ball, that's outside.
In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
Hey!
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
2-2 now. And that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-zip. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Langoliers in the box, lays off for ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Fouls it back with two strikes. And now the count is even. In the air, right field. Carroll under this one. And there's two away. Now it's the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Right fielder.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
He makes the grab, and that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Miguel Vargas. Popped in the air, left field, and there's one away. So up next, Gabriel Moreno, hit by a pitch his first time up. And a foul ball. Moreno goes 5 feet 9 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. 0-1 down. The Phillies leading by 5, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fights it off. He'll see another. Popped up. Cortez has a beat on it. Brings it in. And there's two away. Now up next for Arizona, Kevin Alcantara. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, so digging in now for Philadelphia, Harrison Bader. Sean Newcomb on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. That one misses, and the count 1-2. That's inside.
That's inside.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one hammered. This one could be trouble. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Steps off, lead runner back to second. Now, Marcelo Meyer. In the air, out towards left center. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Here's the second baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Second baseman, Carlos Cortez.
One away with a runner at third, and we're at the top half of the sixth. Swings through that one for strike two. Hard hit right side. Now two away as they get a run across. So back to the top of the order. Jake Mangum stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. Aye! This one in the air, center field. Alcantara settles underneath it, and that's the third out. Back here in the desert, bottom of the sixth inning, Andres Gimenez stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And he saved it first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Corbin Carroll digs in now. Hey! Here goes the runner. That's it for a strike. Throw there. Save. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Man at second. Swings and misses. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Blaze Alexander stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. He swings and fouls one off. Late on that fastball.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Now he breaks his bat. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
All right, Singy, we've been in all the press boxes. You got best press box food.
I'd say press box food because of the ice cream. We have to go Philadelphia. Yeah.
Shout out to our guy Frank.
Yes. New York for me is pretty good. Yankees?
Yeah, solid.
Yeah.
Carroll under it. One away. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one fouled off.
Ball, that's out.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Check swing,
Nope,
didn't go. The count now 2-2. In the air, left field, Alexander flying after this one. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. Fly ball down the line. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering is outside. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. This one smoked on its way out of here. He hammers one out to right, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0. So Harper stands in. Swing and a miss. And that is strike one. Ground ball right side. And foul ball. On the ground to first. And that's just foul. The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. Carroll ranges back. Great catch, foul, ground up against the wall. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Foul ball. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. So he blasts one out the other way. It's their second home run of the inning. Two down. Rhino now on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Brusdar Graterol.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game.
And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball on the bottom of the 7th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Christian Yelich. The other way, and that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hit in the air, center field. Bader takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now at the plate, Miguel Vargas.
First baseman, Miguel.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong.
Yelich goes. Cut on and miss. Throw. Save. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's a strikeout. Mike Fillmore says he went around. Throws to first in time. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno.
Catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
High fly ball, right field. O'Hearn under it. He's got it. And the inning is over. Back here at Chase Field for the top of the eighth, Harrison Bader now at the plate. And that one pulled foul. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. One up, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
A sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And digging in for Philadelphia, Carlos Cortez. On the ground, Jimenez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 8th, Kevin Alcantara stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Alcantara.
Ripped on the ground to second, sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Andres Jimenez, 1 for 2.
Andres Jimenez.
And he lays down a bunt. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
For the Diamondbacks.
Back to the top of the order now. Next to hit for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. Showing the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. No throw. Safe at second. Squirts away from Langoliers. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming around third is Jimenez. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Blaze Alexander will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Man at second. Pitch misses. 1-2 to count. Backed off the plate that time. And they'll do it again. One out and a runner at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one ran inside, almost got him. That's to third, Meyer. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Hunter Harvey gets handed the rock out of the pen.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Yep, that ball went out.
Runners at first and second with one gone. He was late there, strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a big swing and a miss. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Ball misses. Throw to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Carroll on third. Alexander on at second with 2 down. Check swing, no appeal, and 1-1.
Almost got him to commit, but he held back.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. That is the inning. We go to the ninth, and here's the Phillies leadoff man, Jake Mangum.
Ball, that's low. Ah!
Puts it away for the out. Here's Turner now. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here comes Bryce Harper.
Inside, ball 1.
The Phils up big in this one here at the top of the ninth.
Outside, that's a ball.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Digging in, Shea Langoliers. He's already homered here in this one.
Aye!
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's got a chance. Just missed it. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, number 28.
Hey.
Here's your 1. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Now up next for Arizona, Miguel Vargas. 0 for 3 in this one.
No. Inside.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. Got him looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point,
3.
Right through there, got him. That finishes the evening's action.